Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play A Golden Wake. Last time we were given the task to find entertainment for prospective buyers, and we found something, but they need to get a pilot, fix their plane, and get paid before they'll do anything for us. So let's go see what we can do. Alright, more locations opened up, but let's stop by the men's club first. We deserve a little bit of relaxation, don't we? It's Morris, the men's club clerk. He's alright if a bit pompous.
All good with you, Morris?
Yes, sir. I hope all is well with you too.
Alright. And if we go in... Why, who's that? Anyway, we have Carlton Meeks here. It's Carlton Meeks, a man of few words. He also works in real estate and has more or less become your closest relation at the club.
Hello, Meeks.
Thanks, it's good to see you.
And you hardly ever talk to him. I don't even know why they put a character portrait for him, but whatever. Then we have this oddly dressed man. The man dressed as a pilot sticks out like a sore thumb among everyone else in here. A pilot, huh? Who is this?
Begging your pardon.
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, geez, that portrait.
I feel this may be a silly question on my part, but are you a pilot?
Guilty as charged. Zachariah Flynn's the name, but everybody in the know calls me Flyboy.
In the know?
Sure, anyone with half a brain's heard of my heroic deeds during the war.
So we have another character from real life, Zachariah Flynn, Flyboy. Too bad there actually isn't any historical commentary on him. I don't know why. It's too bad.
I suppose my brain must not be intact, because I've never heard of you.
Well then, allow me to enlighten you.
Oh boy.
During my first campaign, I was in a total of 57 dogfights, and I won every single one of them. I racked up 200 enemy kills and earned 17 medals of valor. Then I started my second campaign in 1915, where
The guy really enjoys talking about himself. You find your mind wandering to somewhat more interesting subjects. Roughly 20 minutes later, well, that is a long time to talk.
So that's basically a summary of my accomplishments.
Oh, yes. Fascinating.
Okay, so he's talented and did good work in the war, but perhaps he's a bit too big for his britches.
I have a business proposal for you.
Oh yeah?
I'm in need of a pilot for an air show that's being put together. Would you be interested?
That all depends. What's it pay?
That's a detail we can negotiate later on.
And what exactly happens in the air show?
You fly the plane, and Mabel Cody does wing walking and other stunts.
Mabel Cody, eh?
Yes, of Mabel Cody's Flying Circus. They've been touring all over Florida.
Sounds interesting, but I have one last question. Why on earth would a pilot of my skill and fame want to work for some podunk air show?
Because it's being sponsored by George Merrick and his Coral Gables project. Surely you've heard of that.
Of course, can't throw a rock in this town without seeing ads for it. He seems to be getting lots of people interested.
He is. Just think of what all those people will say when they see you in the show.
Okay, I'll be your pilot, but on one condition.
Alright, what's that condition?
What's your condition?
I want to be the star attraction of your show. You'll have posters, right?
I would assume so, yes.
Right. I want them to make me out as the star.
I see. Any other requirements?
Well, now that you mention it, the name shouldn't be anything too fancy. I'll let visuals do the work there. Also, the colors should be bright and flashy. I want this to get people's attention. And finally, I think we should concentrate on quantity. I want so many of these posters around they cover entire walls.
I'll see what I can do.
So yeah, pay attention to what he wants. You can have him repeat it if you like. And believe it or not, through each playthrough, that actually can change what he wants. So he wants a nice simple name. There was one time I played where he wanted a very extremely fancy name. He wants bright flashy colors, which is different than before. But I've never seen the third one be different. He always wants quantity. But yeah, pay attention to that.
Are you a new member here? I've never seen you around.
No, I've just been away for a while. I don't know if you've heard, but there was this little thing called the Great War.
Sure, but that was 4 years ago.
I had other things to do before visiting this fair city again. When you get to be as famous as me, there's a lot of demand for your presence.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Take care, Mac.
Hey, we have a nice little radio here now. A small radio sits on the counter. You're glad they finally got one in here. Let's check it out. An antenna? Could use that. You gently liberate the antenna from the side of the radio. It reminds me of Rufus from Deponia. So we have an antenna for our model trolley. Alright, so let's go deliver that to Dog Dammers, and we're in like Flynn. Haha, get it? I think that saying was named after him. Anyway, refers to him. Whatever. So let's go to the demonstration. And give him the streetcar.
Here you go, Doc. One model streetcar ready to roll.
Thanks, Alfie. Sometimes I think I'd forget my own head if it weren't bolted on. Now come back in about a half an hour and join the crowd. When I ask for a volunteer, you get up here before any of the others get a chance. Then just follow my lead and we'll knock everyone's socks off.
Sounds easy enough. See you in a bit.
And this will all just happen automatically, luckily. We don't have to actually wait half an hour.
And in order to show off the amazing future of Coral Gables, I'll need a volunteer from the crowd. Who would like to assist me?
Ooh, me.
I'll do it.
Fantastic. Now, young man who I can assure everyone I have never seen before today, what is your name?
It's Alfie Banks, sir.
Well, Alfie, you look like a man with taste. A man who wouldn't think twice about moving into a luxury area like Coral Gables. And believe me, if you think it's something now, just wait until you see what the future holds. Come closer and let everyone in the crowd get a look. Now then, if you'd be so kind as to take this alligator clip and attach it to the positive terminal on that battery there.
Now this part had me confused for a while because I was like, where's the alligator clip? But no, you just click on the positive terminal. What happens if you click it on negative?
Not quite right there, boy. I said the positive terminal.
Alright.
Fantastic. Now just wait 1 second while I get the model. And here we go.
I don't think that affects anything at all. There's no achievement or anything.
Gentlemen, behold the future of Coral Gables. The streetcar. What the...
Doc, are you all right?
Well, that certainly went off with a bang, didn't it? Show's over, folks. You can see yourselves out.
I don't understand what happened.
Seems the antenna on the model car touched the charged-up pole and went kablooey.
But why would it do that?
Probably because some joker swapped the plastic antenna for this metal one with a wire.
Oh, I thought the model was battery-powered.
No, it's a wind-up. The battery was just to impress the crowd. But it hardly matters. I set out to wow them, and that's exactly what I did. I mean, it could have gone better, but you did what you could. You can go ahead and get back to what you were doing before.
You're welcome.
So yeah, a little bit of foreshadowing to the streetcars that will come to Florida. Is there any sort of history here? Nope, just bloopers and commentary. Anyway, he knocked that sign down.
Would you be opposed to me taking your sign, Doc?
Take it. I'm sick of the sight of it.
Now we can grab that, and perhaps that will be of use to the plane. So now that that area's gone, let's go to the airfield. And give him the wood.
Think you might make use of this piece of wood?
Now let me see. I think I can, yeah. If I shave off a bit of the side here, it'll work as a replacement for the missing chunk of rudder. Hey, thanks, mister. You really saved me some time here.
Happy to help.
Now, this is something I admit I had to look up. Now, the other thing they need is a magneto, but I'll just tell you right now, you can't take a magneto off an engine with your bare hands. So, I needed a tool, and I couldn't find where to get a tool. I figured this would be a place, but I didn't notice this toolbox right here because it's kind of blends in with the shadow, so your eye doesn't really catch it unless you're looking for it. But I finally had to look it up just to see that I could click here.
Would you mind terribly if I borrowed one of your wrenches?
Not as long as you bring it back, I don't.
Now, the few
I can't
times
say I blame you for wanting to borrow it. That clunker looks like it needs to be serviced pretty soon.
Jeez, the car. But yeah, the few times I had to look up solutions, it was just because I couldn't see that I could click on something. You know, the solutions to the puzzles are pretty intuitive. Okay, but let's see if we can then get a magneto. There should be an engine we can get one from here.
Welcome to the Dinner Key Marina, sir. Please let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Unfortunately, there's a security guard here. The Marina security guard stands stiffly at his post. You can't say you envy his job.
Hello there.
Fine day for it. What can I do for you?
Don't you get uncomfortable standing out in this heat wearing dark clothing?
You get used to it after a while. And besides, there's a nice sea breeze that comes in every so often. Keeps things cool.
I suppose there are worse places to be standing around.
Yep, that there are.
This marina doesn't seem to have many boats.
Yes, well, hasn't been a commercial marina very long. It was taken over for naval operations during the war. But we're steadily getting more people coming in. My guess is people will be fighting for space within the next year or so.
That's certainly an interesting contraption at the end of the dock there, isn't it?
What, the hydroplane? Yes, it's definitely something to look at. It's been docked there for quite a while now. I actually can't remember seeing who brought it in. Shame, really. I'd like to ask the owner about it. Really quite a fascinating piece of machinery.
I'll just be on my way.
Have a nice day, sir.
I kind of wonder if that's Flynn's. Alright, so is there any history here? Nope, nothing. Plane's engine is mounted on top of the wings. It seems a strange place to be, but then this is no ordinary plane. Yeah, I don't really know how hydroplanes work, but see if we can't liberate a magneto.
Hey now, don't be fooling around with that.
Oh, he won't let us. So there's nothing we can do here for now. Well, I guess while we're out, we still need to head to the bank, so let's go do that. And if you want to get an achievement, make sure to save it right here before you go up to the window. Let's see, any... Nope. Hey, it's Miss Douglas, the reporter that we got to help us a while back. It's Marjorie Stillman Douglas. She's currently conducting a banking transaction. Oh well, we need our own transaction to conduct, so let's go over here.
Welcome to the Bank of Coral Gables. How may I help you, sir?
I need to withdraw some money.
Provide the teller with the necessary information to complete the rather boring transaction.
Thank you for banking with us, sir. Have a pleasant day.
I'll try my best.
Everyone with their hands up. This is a robbery. I said put your hands up.
Well, that isn't
Now, just a
necessary.
minute. There's really no need for this.
Shut up, Mac. Nobody asked you to talk. Just put your hands up and hand over the dough.
Now, if you'll just listen for a moment.
And so we have to convince
What are
this
you
guy
playing
not
at,
to
Bucko?
rob us.
I ain't got time to chat. Just hand over your dough before the boys in blue get here, will ya?
So yeah. Seller intuition. Let's see what this guy's about. Sweaty brow, hand tremor, rapid breathing. Analysis, amateur. So we need to pick options that kind kind of take advantage of that fact. The police are on the way. You clearly new at this. You won't get away with this. Well, he's certainly new at this, so let's call him out on that.
What do you think this is? Playtime? You just come in here, waving a gun around, demanding everyone put their hands up? Have you even done this before?
No, as a matter of fact, I haven't. But this ain't about my personal life. This is about you handing over your money.
Well, no. If you think you're getting my money, you're sorely mistaken. You might be able to avoid the police if you just leave now. Is this really what you want to be doing with your life?
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life? Robbing banks? Surely things can't be so bad that you have to turn to a life of crime.
What do you know, huh? You got no idea about my life. Times ain't so glamorous for everyone, you know. Just 'cause you get to parade around in fancy suits doesn't mean it's the same for everyone else. Now quit trying to distract me and just hand over your cash.
Hey, Alvy worked and earned for his success. You're just trying to take it from other people. You talked to him, probably never fired a gun before, going through this cause more problems. Yes, you can threaten him, but let's taunt him.
You talk tough, but I bet you've never even fired a gun before.
You shut up, you hear me? I don't gotta take this from you. I've shot plenty of guys. You don't even compare to half of them.
Okay, enough talking. So, what's it gonna be?
Okay, fine. I don't know what I was thinking coming in here, but there's gotta be another way. I'll leave you alone, but promise me you won't call the cops, okay?
Alright.
Not bad, Banks. I'm impressed. Finally, a newsworthy story. Real estate agent Foyle's bank robbery. I may or may not include a pun on your last name. I haven't quite decided that yet.
I'm just glad nobody got hurt.
How are things going on the Gables project anyway?
Not bad. In fact, you might want to come to the Granada Airfield in a few days to see for yourself.
Sounds like a plan. See you there, Banks.
Good stuff. Now, if you do fail that, then you'll actually be forced to hand over your money. Then you need to go back to George Merrick, tell him what happened, and he'll write an IOU for Mabel Cody instead. So you still get to advance with the plot, but you don't get the achievement for convincing the robber to back off. But there is something I want to do with the sales office. We need some posters drawn up for Flynn. And there's someone here who can do that for us. But you need to remember the details of what he wants. So let's talk to Miss Rogers here.
Could I bother you a moment, Miss Rogers?
No bother, Mr. Banks. What can I do for you?
Now, if you're not quite sure you'll get this right the first time, I suggest saving here just to save you trouble, because if Flynn doesn't like the design, then you have to go back and redo it, and it just takes time.
Ms. Rogers, I'm on a special assignment for Mr. Merrick, and I need to design a poster.
Sure. What will you be needing?
Give Miss Rogers a brief overview of the assignment.
But I need a few specific design elements.
Just tell me what you need, and I'll prepare a mock-up for you. What are you going to want to put on it for the name?
So, he said he wanted it simple. If he wants it more complicated, then I believe this is the one he wants. This one usually doesn't work. But Flynn's Flying Circus.
Just Flynn's Flying Circus, I think.
Well, at least there'll be more space on the poster for images. So what color scheme are you going to want?
Let's see, if he says he wants colors that match, then you want to do orange and blue. But he said he wanted something that really pops, so I think yellow and pink is the answer.
Yellow and pink.
Okay, and how big are we going to print these?
And he said he wanted them small so you could just cover walls with them, so 8 by 10 is what you want.
Small. The size of a standard sheet of paper, so we can have lots of them.
Right. Give me about 20 minutes and I'll have a mock-up designed for you. There you are.
Thank you.
I really hope this works. It's a mock-up poster you had designed for the air show. It states in rather small print, Flynn's Flying Circus, so yeah, you can see, and also when you look at it, it tells you what kind of poster you decided to do. And don't worry, Flynn will tell you what you got right and what you got wrong, so you're not fumbling around. So let's go back to the men's club and show him real quick. And Here you go.
Begging your pardon,
Yeah, what is it?
I've had this poster made up for the air show. What do you think?
Let me see that. Nice name. I like that. Nice colors. Exactly what I was thinking. And what's this little number on the side here?
That's how big the final print size will be.
Of course, that's perfect. Well, this is just the bee's knees. People are gonna love this show.
I'm glad you approve. Does this mean I can count on you as the pilot?
Sure, just let me know where and when, and I'll be there.
Alright, so we got ourselves a pilot, and we've got the money. But can we get the final part for that plane so it can be fixed? You're just gonna have to find out next time on Let's Play a Golden Wake. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.